Imagine losing someone you loved to a silent killer. My son's best friend, a vibrant and caring young man, died of fentanyl overdose at just 24 years old. He thought he was taking a prescription painkiller, but it was actually laced with fentanyl, a drug so potent that 2 milligrams can kill. Fentanyl doesn't discriminate. It's in our neighborhoods, it's in our schools, it's even among our friends and family. Many of us might know someone directly or indirectly affected by this epidemic. This is not just a distance. This is not just a distant news story. It's here, and it's very devastating, to be honest with you. As someone who works, with this nonprofit that distributes naloxone, is a life-saving overdose reversal drug. I've seen the toll this drug can actually take on people and the impact it really takes on our community. We're losing people daily, you guys, and this is something we really need to talk about. Today I'm going to discuss the devastating impact that the fentanyl epidemic has caused and what it's still causing in our communities today, and a way to find a better solution for those ones that we love. Fentanyl deaths have risen by over 500% over the past 20 years. Actually, 15 years. I'm sorry about that. In 2023 alone, Los Angeles County reported 57% increase in fentanyl overdoses alone. And also, according to the Center of Disease Control and CDC, this synthetic opioid is now leading the cause of deaths for Americans under 50. These young kids out here just doing it like it's like nothing. I mean, you would think it was like, it's scary, actually. I've known several people we lost. I've actually lost personally. Aside from my son's best friend, we also lost people that I went to high school with. It's terrible. My son's friend was ecstatic, full of life, and only 24 years old, and it was cut short because of his drug. He wasn't a drug dealer or nothing. He just had a headache, decided to take a pill, and bam, now he's gone. These numbers and stories illustrate the scale of the problems. The epidemic is claiming lives. Seriously, it's like, man, you wouldn't even imagine how fast it's killing people. Every day I'm hearing about a new fentanyl overdose. The accessibility is very easy, and the potency of the drug is very, very, very lethal. Fentanyl is 50 times more potent than heroin and significantly cheaper to produce. And according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, its low cost and high potency make it attractive for drug dealers who actually put it together, like cocaine, methamphetamines, and you also counter pills too. But people don't think about that when they're snorting coke or doing any of that. They think they're just having a good time, but really, they're actually setting up their funeral. This means people often don't know that they're ingesting this fentanyl drug. It's turning into a serious thing that now they're even charging people who are the drug dealers. Just to hold them accountable, because it's killing people in our communities by like rapidly. There's a very big lack of awareness, which people need to talk about more. They're just so quick to take a pill and they find someone's, cabinet or something and just think it's okay, and then next it's like they're lost. It's like it's messed up. The Los Angeles County Department of Public Health has identified education gaps in a critical barrier in preventing overdoses. Most users don't even realize that a very small action can actually kill them. If we had more life-saving measuring tools, then we would all know what to do in these situations. So many people just sat there and watched family, friends die in an overdose. It's called naloxone, and it's available everywhere. And we need to raise more awareness about it. The Harm Reduction Coalition emphasizes the importance of wider access to this medication, especially in undiverse communities. We raise awareness. We try to. Knowledge is also power. So if you know someone who's struggling with this addiction, just get them help. Try to get them to get help. It's try to get them to host community community events. Even do interventions. It's a very scary drug. There's hosting community workshops. There's educational materials, and there's also going to be schools opening more for educational information about this. That's how bad it's become. The CDC suggests informed communities are better equipped to combat this crisis. They promote naloxone as much as they can. Naloxone saves lives, but it's not enough. It's not enough in hands. There's not enough supply for it. We need more. We need an organization. I talked to my boss tell them how we need to raise more awareness and to actually see if we get more funding for naloxone. Because it's out of control. The Harm Reduction Coalition offers free training on its use and highlights programs that provide naloxone in high-risk areas, especially in the homeless community, because they really need it. A lot of people that are homeless, especially on Skid Row, they don't think about it. They just go do these drugs, and then it's laced with fentanyl, and that's tearing our community up. Even the homeless people deserve to live. Just because they're in a bad situation doesn't mean they deserve to die. They need help, not death. There's support reduction groups. These include safe consumption sites and needle exchange programs and affordable addiction treatment. Advocating for those who actually need help, so we don't turn people away that actually need it. It could be anyone in your family that's going through this. So don't think you could judge and then it's not just people that are on the streets. It's your family. You don't even know it. It's heartbreaking. It affects everybody. And there's there's no hope. But we need to find hope. And the only way we can find hope is if we come together and try to put it into this. Through raising awareness, promoting naloxone and access, and supporting harm reduction initiatives, we can save lives and give family a chance, to heal. So we quit losing our loved ones, our brothers, our sisters. Surprised you didn't even know someone's even on these drugs. There was someone that even brings them the drug that they didn't even know they were doing, and next they fall victim to this death. We advocate for policies. That's also helps. My son's best friend, he didn't have to die. And neither do countless amount of people who have to keep dying over this. Let's stand together and we'll fight, and we'll try to save those who we can. Because this man, without each other, we won't be able to get through this. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I appreciate it. Have a good one.